Alright, welcome back guys. If it's your first time here, I'm Visionary Barnett Tamp, and you guys are a video telling you guys some of my thoughts and opinions regarding the news about the Hasbro's Power Rangers movie / extended universe that they're making. Now, if Power Rangers is your instant, don't forget to hit subscribe button down below, hit that bell icon, let me see more Power Rangers content from me moving forward. Now let's begin. So, like I said, we have some updates regarding Hasbro's new Power Rangers movie that they're making, along with the extended universe that they're also making along with this movie. Now, from what I understand and what I've heard, is that they've completed the script on the movie and they are moving into casting news. Now, the other news I have heard is that the whole time travel, different universe kind of plot that they had originally decided on doing has been scrapped and will no longer be a part of that movie. And honestly, I'm thinking, thank God they did that. When I heard they were going down that route of introducing multiple different universes, time travel, all this different stuff, I cringed. I was like, this is gonna fail. Right out the bat, I was like, this is gonna fail. This is not gonna end well for Power Rangers franchise. I just didn't like it. I thought there was too much going on, too many things going on in one movie is always a bad thing. It seemed like they were trying to introduce more than one Ranger team at once, along with different universes and time travel solutions up. So I was super nervous when they had announced that originally. So I'm glad they finally got rid of that and they're moving on to something different. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a reimagining of MMPR or if this is going to be a US exclusive new Power Rangers team. I'm interested to see what they're going to do here. It could go either way. It could be a US exclusive Power Rangers team, or it could be a reimagining of MMPR for the movie. I don't know. Either way, I'm super hyped to see what they do. If they do an MMPR reboot movie, that's cool. For this time, though, I hope they don't go down the origin story. We already got that with the 2017 movie, so I don't think we need that again. So I hope maybe they do something where the Rangers are already established in universe, and we do something along the lines of the Green Wave Evil story arc. So that's where I'm staying on the movie. Now, other news regarding the movie is that it won't be in theaters. From what I understand, it's going to be a Netflix exclusive movie, which in a way sort of makes sense to the fact that they are moving Power Rangers to Netflix for Dino Fury Season 2, so Power Rangers most likely will be on Netflix for the foreseeable future for a while. Now, I have mixed feelings on this. So first off, I kind of wish they would release this in theaters and then release it on Netflix, similar to what Disney Plus is doing and has done with Shang-Chi and Eternals and everything like that. Have a theatrical release, but then in, say, a month afterwards, add it to Netflix. I think that would have been a good move to do. Now, I know a lot of people are saying that they're doing this due to the fact that the 2017 movie flopped and they're nervous about having another flop. I honestly don't think... there are a lot of things that people say that why the 2017 movie flopped. I have my own reasonings behind it. I actually might do a whole movie on why I believe the movie flopped or it wasn't as good as it should have been. Because I got my own opinions that are somewhat different than what the usual people argue about that movie. So I might do my own video about that. Let me know if you're interested in that in the comment section. But I wish they had done a theatrical release, but at the same time, I guess it's okay that they're doing a direct to Netflix movie. In a sense, it just lessens the possibility of a box office flop. I mean, they had Snake Eyes flop pretty much, yet that came out during the pandemic. This almost will come out next year, is what I'm hearing. So I'm thinking by the time this comes out next year, things will probably have gone back to normal with COVID. At least I hope so after this one. I think it should be back to normal and people should be going to the theaters on a regular basis, in my opinion, next year. So I would think that they should do a theatrical release. Like I said, maybe do a theatrical release and go straight to Netflix on the same day. I don't know. It's just something I'm curious about. I'm also heard rumors that they have cast someone in the movie from another Netflix show. I don't know who it is, but I have a feeling they might end up using casting people in this movie from people who already are on Netflix with Netflix deals and everything around that, which I'm kind of okay with, but also kind of wish they would go outside of just Netflix. Not to say those actors can't do good and won't do a good job here, but I just wish they would go outside, of your traditional just Netflix cast. I hope they get actual big names. In a way, they don't need to have big names. I mean, I'd be okay with them casting more unknown actresses and actors for the Rangers, but then have bigger named actors to play some of the side characters, like someone to voice Alpha and Zordon. I've heard a lot of guys talk about, especially the fan club. I love the fan club. They're one of my favorite channels. Shout out to them. Talk about how maybe have Adam Sandler premiere in the movie. I think he'd be great as Alpha. Honestly, I hated Bill Hader as Alpha in the 2017 movie. I think Bryan Cranston was a great as Zordon, so I'd love to see him return if he would. Overall, I would be very interested to see, casting-wise, who they would get. I actually have my own thoughts and opinions regarding fan casting for an MMPR movie. If you'd be interested in hearing who I would fan cast in an MMPR movie, let me know about that in the comment section down below. Put fan cast in the comment section, and I'll definitely get into that video in the future. Also, if you want to see me do the video about why I think the 2017 movie failed, put 2017 movie in the comment section down below as well. And I'll definitely make those two videos if you're interested in those videos, and I might even make them anyway. But as for this, we also got news regarding that the new TV shows and everything is coming out as well. I am curious to see what goes on here. I have heard that they're going to make a more adult-centric content. Now, in my opinion, I don't think they'll go anywhere above like a PG-13 TV MA or 14 rating. I don't think they'll go anywhere above that. I think it'll mainly be PG-13, which is fine by me. I don't need like gory guts and blood and Power Rangers content. I think PG-13 is a great move. And just go along that way. Now, the one that I'm nervous about is that they're making this whole new universe. Now, from what I've heard you argue is that they don't want to, be worried about, messing things up with the universe and what they've done for the past 30 years with PR. So they want to start off on a fresh foot and not have anything to be compared to, which I understand what they're trying to say, but I also think this is a weak argument, because no matter what Hasbro does, movie-wise, TV show-wise, they're still going to be compared to the OG stuff. Just because they're making their own universe doesn't mean that that they're not going to be judged based off what came before. They're still going to be judged off what came before with the Zordon and era and the Hasbro and the Disney era. They're still going to be compared to all that stuff. So there's no way of escaping that. So I think that argument is a weak argument. Now they're making this whole new universe with the movies and the TV shows being connected. Now I really hope they continue on, or at least still don't totally erase the Prime universe that we've had for nearly 30 years, along with the Dino Charge and RPM universe. Now, what I would do personally is keep those three universes intact, but make this new universe a fourth universe. So then, say you got this new movie franchise or extended universe, so you can see these new Rangers team up with like the OG MMPR Rangers from this universe or the Jungle Fury Rangers. I don't want to see a whole new universe that is introduced and just throw this one aside. I still want this one to exist in its own parallel universe where they can actually use these actors that we've had for the past nearly 30 years and still use them in this new universe that they're making. Plus, I think, just shoving this universe aside that we've had for the nearly 30 years is kind of disrespectful to the actors, to us fans who have enjoyed these seasons for the past 30 years. I think that's disrespectful in just throwing them aside and acting like they don't exist. So I hope they still accept them and still, make it so that they still exist. Just have it be in another universe and then just be in a fourth universe. So I really hope they go down that route I am willing to give this movie a chance. I am definitely hyped for it. I'm just still a tad bit nervous about how they're going about this, with it being a new universe and possibly scrapping the universe we've had for the past 30 years and just shoving it to the side. That's where my major concern comes in. It's just that the universe we've had for the past year that started off with MPR and is now at Dino Fury, I'm worried that they're just going to scrap it and push it aside and act like it never existed, which I hope they don't do. Just because fans love it so much, the actors were great and love it for the most part. So I just don't want to see it again. I think that's disrespectful to the actors and to the fan base. So I just hope they don't go down that route. Now, like I said, they have, from what I understand, completed a script and are beginning casting, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get a cast reveal by maybe end of June, because if they're finishing the script, and I've heard they are starting to do casting, so they're going to have the cast within the coming months, so I'm going to say probably by June we'll get a casting reveal. Then they'll probably start filming later this year and into next year. And I'm going to guarantee you, because this movie is most likely going to come out next year, and I'll bet you all anything, I'll guarantee you that this will be coming out on Netflix on August 28th, 2023. And the main reason I said is because, one, it marks the anniversary of Power Rangers, the first episode airing of Day in the Dumpster. It's the anniversary of that episode airing. Plus, next year will mark the 30-year anniversary, so what better way to do it than release the movie on the 30-year anniversary. So I definitely am going to bet any amount of money and guarantee you all that it's coming out August 28th, 2023, which is also a little bit worrisome because I'm a little tad bit worried they might rush some things just to get it released. Again, I just don't want it to be rushed and screwed up. I want it to be good. It seems like they're trying to create their own universe similar to what the MCU is doing, so I think there's potential here for it to be good. Look, I'm not saying it's going to be as great or up to the same standards as the Marvel universe, but I definitely think there's potential to have it be good, because they have the same thing like a head runner with Jonathan Antler, so similar to having Kevin Feige in the head role, so that's definitely something that can help. I definitely believe that they delayed it in a way, or put off making this movie in a way to see how Marvel is using the whole movies and TV shows to connect together, because that's similar. They're pretty much doing the same thing here with the Power Rangers movies and multiple new TV shows that are coming out, because they've said that the TV shows will connect to the movies. So technically they're copying the Marvel template right now. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I think that's a cool idea and interesting thing. They just got to do it correct. And I think one of the reasons that they pushed off and delayed the movie so much is because I wanted to see how Marvel is going about their goal of making this new universe with TV shows and movies. So I believe that is one of the reasons they pushed off on making the movie. I know the thing about Snake Eyes was one of the reasons they said. I do believe that was probably a reason to an extent, but I also believe that they wanted to see how Marvel was doing with their universe, because it looks like their universe is going to be similar to the Marvel universe. But like I said, I still have faith in them. I still am excited to see what they do. I'm definitely super hyped for this movie. Just don't want it to be rushed, and don't want them to forget about and just push aside the old Prime universes that we've had for the nearly 30 years. Those are my only things I want to see that them not do. So that's just where I stand. Again, I'm super hyped for the movie, super hyped to find out who's cast. And again, if you want to hear my fan casting, put fan casting in the comment section down below. And if you want to hear my reasons why I think the 2017 movie failed, put 2017 movie in the comment section down below, and I'll do those videos in the coming future. But like I said, I don't know all your thoughts and opinions about this news regarding the upcoming Power Rangers movie and extended universe in the comment section down below. So yeah guys, those are my thoughts and opinions regarding the news and updates about the Power Rangers movie and extended universe that will be coming soon. As always, if it's free, don't forget to give big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit subscribe button down below, hit that bell icon, and miss more Power Rangers content from me moving forward. And go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, which are linked in the section of my YouTube channel. As always, I've been Vision Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.